The charity Into Film encourages children and young people to learn through watching and making films. Why do you think this is valuable for them?
You know, I remember being at school and in times when I wasn't as engaged with the class, the minute a film was shown, I found a way in. And it's an amazing kind of learning tool to use film for people to be able to learn about events and history and our society, but also it's a way of people kind of discussing much bigger ideas, and there's so many discussions that can get raised by watching a film, and you know, you always have that great conversation after you see a really great film, and in that same way that it raises questions, it also brings people together. You know, someone that you might not even really have anything in common with can watch a film with you and you can have a great conversation about what you both thought about that same piece of work.
Can you tell us why you wanted to support this charity?
I wanted to support Into Film because I learned, hearing about the work just struck me as being such a brilliant and genius idea, using film to educate and start conversations and bringing film not just to people in London, but bringing it to people all over the UK, bringing it to kids who just maybe don't have access to it or just haven't had you know, a nudge in the right direction to get in going to be able to see films. And it just, yeah, it just seemed like a brilliant way of getting children to engage with cinema and being something that I just love so much. I want that for everyone. I want everyone to have that great experience watching a film and to take something away from it.
What do you hope young people like me will get from attending the Into Film Festival?
I think I hope that you see something that really inspires you, or you see something that you really love, or something that inspires an interest in another part of the film industry. And maybe somebody will see a film and see an amazing costume design and get really excited about that side of working in the film industry, because there's just so many different jobs in the film industry. There's so many different ways of people getting involved, and it sort of includes everyone in a way. Whatever talent you have, you can kind of find your way in. And I hope that it's just, you know, it's a really fun thing as well. It's such a great opportunity. I never saw anywhere near as many films as people are having the opportunity to in this festival, and I certainly didn't engage with film in the same way, and I wish I'd seen some of the really great classics when I was younger, and I think that that's the opportunity that you get in the film festival. And mostly for free, which is great.
Which is always a good thing.
Which is always a good thing.
What film really inspired you to get into film, and why?
So I was thinking about this the other day, and I thought probably Mary Poppins was the film that inspired me the most into film, because it had music in it and I loved to sing, and that was the sort of path that I originally wanted to go down. And then I saw that on film, but then also saw that in film you can create so many amazing worlds with animation that you can't do on stage, and so I think that was the film that got me most excited.
Which 3 films would you recommend young people watch while they're growing up from maybe 14 to 19?
Oh gosh. Well, my favourite film is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's just pure fun and a great film. Cry Freedom's a great film, maybe for a little bit of an older audience. But just an amazing film about the apartheid, and one that I didn't see until I was a lot older, but I really wished I'd seen it. And I think there's a lot of films like that I think would have given me so much of an insight into what was going on in the rest of the world and the history, like modern history, that I just didn't really have when I was younger. But there's films like that taught me so much that I wish I'd known, had a better understanding of. And then a third one, Cabaret, I suppose for the same reason, but in a sort of different context, exploring the war but doing that through music and you know, that being something that I loved.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.